Hello, everyone. Today we're going to
Welcome.
present you our video podcast. And here is Madeleine, Marlon, Lina, and Maria Jose, and me, Shanae. And I hope you getting this into this interesting topic and that you like. Madeleine, please tell us a little bit about AI in education.
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Welcome to our podcast about artificial intelligence. Today we will explore how this technology is transforming the way we teach and learn. Today we meet to explore one of the most exciting fields of our era, artificial intelligence.
Yes, exactly, Madeline. And AI intelligence or artificial intelligence is opening up new possibilities for teaching and learning. And today we are excited to dive into this fascinating topic and we'll explore how AI is used and its potential benefits, as well as the ethical considerations we need to keep in mind. And artificial intelligence or AI has gone from being a futuristic idea to a reality that impacts all aspects of our life. But today we'll talk about how AI affects or yes affects in education.
Yes. Bueno, today's key topics to be discussed in these presentations are the impact of technology on educations, the role of technology in educations, and benefits of technology. We're eager to dive into this topic and share with you some exciting insights. That's why I invite you all to have a conversations. I know everyone has a different perspective. So, how do you think artificial intelligence could impact equity and access to education?
Okay, thank you, Madeline. My opinion is artificial intelligence or AI could positively impact equity and access to education in several ways, primarily influencing personalization of learning. Artificial intelligence systems can adapt to the individual's needs of a student, providing learning materials and activities that are tailored to your skill level and learning styles. Next, Lina, please.
Okay. Supporting a little where what my body says. From my perspective, the student support, artificial intelligence has the potential to positively impact the equity and access to education in several ways, as you mentioned before, actually. And AI-powered personalized learning platforms can help students with diverse learning needs by providing tailored educational materials and adaptive feedback. Additionally, AI can assist in identifying at-risk students who may require additional support, enabling early intervention to prevent academic disparities. And moreover, AI-driven virtual tutoring and mentoring in underserved communities. However, it's important to ensure that development and deployment of AI tools prioritize inclusivity and fairness and actively address any biases that may perpetuate existing inequities in education.
Okay, who else have something to say?
Okay, hello, good afternoon. I think an AI promotes equity and inclusions, and AI system can adapt to the needs of all learners, regardless of their level of ability, background, or physical or intellectual capacities, thus having a positive and AI impact on education, equity, and providing individuals and communities on margins of the system. People with disabilities, refugees, thus excluded from school, attendant, and learners living in isolated communities with access to learn opportunities um, appropriate to their conditions.
Okay, I think are interesting perspective, and we can see that there are good stuff and that there are people that maybe cannot, to access to AI in education. Then I would love to continue with another question. Question number two. Oh, first we're going to say a phrase. We need to put technology in every classroom and within the reach of teachers and students because it's the pencil and paper of our times and the perspective from which we experience much of our world. With this phrase, I'm going to ask you about benefits. Then the question is, what do you think are the potential benefits of artificial intelligence in education, both for students and educators? Then, please.
Okay, Shanae, thank you. Is my perspective is the next. Artificial intelligence has the potential to personalize the education's experience for each student, tailoring connect and learning speed to individual needs. For students, this can mean more offensive motivation learning. Additional educators can benefit from all by automating administrative or tasks, gaining insight into students' progress in real time and accessing more advanced teaching tools in short could improve efficient and effective for both students and educators in education.
Thank you so much.
Uh, okay. I think there's a lot of benefits of artificial intelligence in education. Actually, I think artificial intelligence offers a number of potential benefits, as I mentioned before. But for both for students and education and educators, in the case of the students, AI can provide personalized learning experiences tailored to their individual needs and learning styles, improving their engagement and understanding that AI-based uh, educational tools can provide adaptive feedback. And this is something that I mentioned in my last intervention. And and the AI helping students overcome learning challenges and improving their academic performance. Um, in addition, AI can facilitate the creation of inclusive learning environments, adapting to diverse learning needs and providing additional support for students with disabilities. And in the case of the educators, the AI can streamline administrative tasks, allowing them to focus more on personalized instructions and student support. And moreover, AI-based analytics can provide insight into a student's performance and learning patterns, patterns allowing educators to identify at-risk students early and intervene with target support.
Okay.
Marta?
Mm, Okay, I think that the teachers in a school and in universities spend a lot of time grading absence and significant um, AI can be of great help by making this work much faster and can even give recommendations for solving possible layer problems for class topics. Nowadays, it's very easy for technology to revise multiple choices, and tests, and it's also grading closer to grading within an answer as well. These functions free up teachers' work time that can be used for individual tutoring with a student, for example, tutoring support outside the classroom, and AI enabled tools will make home study time coordinate with the whole course and according to the needs of each student. Um, and artificial intelligence or AI covers various fields in educations, such as machine, um, such as machine, learn classroom management application, bullying preventions, and in individual sessions of lear and personalized assessment. Um, the 68% of the teachers say that motivation in the classroom increases with ACT, and their main pedagogical advance is access to the greater number of contests. On the other hand, the chance in student interested is due to the internet and social networks and the informations they find while the browsing. There Therefore, the use of AI can bring many advances for teachers and students. Some of its applications are as follows. For example, an advanced curriculum design, personalized tutoring, um, remote assessment, etc. As a consequence of all the above, artificial intelligence, as well as other technologies, are here to stay and facilitate many day-to-day tasks in education and increase its quality. However, we cannot forget the reach of the digital um, divide in case where school or families uh, don't have the resource to access the technology. Therefore, AI is tool with great potential to the chance the way we teach and learn. So it is important to understand it and analyze the application it can have in educational environment.
Okay, guys. Very, very interesting your opinions. And now, anything else you want to add? Yes or not?
Well, I think not. But okay, the question that you just made. And now I wanted to, surprise you because I like to surprise people. And I have a surprise question for you because when Marlon was talking, he just mentioned something that important that about equality that no everybody can access to AI. Then what do you think about that? What do you think about there are people that that can access to AI, and and maybe that makes they work better, or it makes they work easier, and there's other people that don't have that that help. That do you think that that is fair, or there? This is a question, and I have a second point of view. What do you think about uh, how people use AI? because you just mentioned that it can help you to be more efficient, to remote access, to to improve your work, your knowledge, or all that. But there are people that don't know how to use properly AI. Then what do you think about that? Do you got me? Yes. To stop equality
Uh,
and how to use AI the
I
proper.
don't get exactly the point of your question. It's like one question or two questions that uh, ask ask us.
It's like first, what do you think about there are people that not can access to AI? Then the other person that can have like an advantage about the other person that don't. You know? Yes.
Mm. With the person that doesn't have the access of the AI, it's clearly unfair, but it's a very big debate because that means that can do to everyone know how everyone has no access to electricity. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of people that doesn't have electricity um, in their houses, and and uh, and that is an unfair too. I don't know how to explain my point actually, but
You think
but
you
I
think
think it's
it's not
a
fair?
very big debate
Uh-huh.
because yes, it's clearly unfair, but there's a lot of things in the world that are unfair,
Yeah. You think I
and
get you. Like you think it's not fair, but it's not your fault. Like you cannot change that. Like it's just that.
we can change. Actually, we can change. But first, for change the fact that the people doesn't have AI in their homes. Well, first we have to begin with install electricity in the house of every people, and, there's a process, a very big and large process, and difficult to do.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your answers. I think you just took important points, and I really love what you said. We can conclude that AI is good. It can help us to improve and to do better our job, to understand more stuff. And about the question I did, the second one that I don't really remember, it is like about what? Wait, it was about how people use artificial intelligence, and I think that people have to be more conscious about that say tool as a second option, not as the first option. But we have to just analyze that and to understand how it works and how we should use it and how we think that will be in future. To that for that really help us to improve us and that tool don't affect us in a negative way. For example, it could make us a little bit more know that um, activities or don't or that maybe don't let us think that fast because you know and thank you for everything. I hope to see you soon again for this kind of conversation.